Hello, everybody, and welcome to Collins Purse Up. Todd Gurley is the highest paid running back in the NFL right now. Does he deserve it? Arguably, he is the best running back, or at least in the top five. I think he's the top three running back, probably behind, obviously, Le'Veon Bell, who I believe is the best running back, and then probably Devontae Freeman. I mean, obviously, as a Saints fan, I know what Devontae Freeman can do, but again, as a Saints fan, I can tell you exactly what Todd Gurley can do. In fact, arguably he was the best running back this season. He had 1,305 rushing yards and 788 receiving yards, 13 rushing touchdowns, and 6 receiving touchdowns. So yeah, those are fantastic numbers, a Pro Bowl year. The problem that I have with Todd Gurley is that the year before, it wasn't too good. Obviously, yeah, his rookie year was pretty good, one of the better rookies in the NFL that year, in which he had 1,106 yards and 10 touchdowns rushing, and then about 200 receiving yards and 0 touchdowns from that. But his sophomore season, he only had 885 rushing yards and 327 receiving touchdowns. But looking more at the stat, he only had 3.2 rushing yards per run. Yeah, that's somewhat based off of the offensive line. But luckily for him, they got Jared Goff, who actually started playing on an MVP caliber sort of play. Their offensive line played a lot better this season compared to the year before, thanks to off-season pickups. But the thing is he worth all this money? Personally, no. $80 million in total isn't worth it for any type of running back. Even though he is definitely, without doubt, in my opinion, one of the best running backs. So it's a 4-year extension, all the way until 2023. So it's a $20 million signing bonus with $15 million per year for 4 years. But also, $45 million of that is guaranteed. So why do I think he's overpaid? So, overpaid is a harsh word, but I don't feel like any running back should be paid that much. Considering that if you're lucky, being a top tier NFL running back, you can maybe play 10, maybe 11 years. There's a reason why quarterbacks get paid so much, offensive tackles get paid so much, even wideouts get paid a lot. It's because not only do they promote a lot to the NFL and help the team actually win, compared to a running back, it's the longevity, crap, I can't pronounce that word, how long they actually play. Even wide receivers, yeah, technically NFL, a Super Bowl contender doesn't need an elite wideout or technically an elite running back to win a Super Bowl. But they definitely need an elite quarterback, most likely elite offensive line, and most likely elite pass rusher. And all those players can play upwards of, let's say, 12 years and be very good players for the next 12 years. The chances of an NFL running back and a starter at that playing a total of 10 years at a very high level, it's extremely hard and extremely unrare. But do I believe that Todd Gurley can do it? Well, the Rams should hope so. I mean, the Rams, they have Jared Goff, they have a very good defense. The offensive line looks solid, probably at least in the top half. I mean, honestly, the Rams are pretty much stacked right now. They're all in to win the Super Bowl in the next 2-3 years. But that being said, they also have fairly young elite players. Todd Gurley, Jared Goff, Jason Peters. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's his first name. But Peters, the cornerback. All very good young players. Bound to win a Super Bowl, in my opinion, sometime in the next 5 years. Presumably. They have Eric Donald, without a doubt the best defensive tackle, but possibly the best defensive player all around. But again, with all that young talent, it's gonna cost a lot of money. So that's probably my biggest worry, considering that you're putting $60 million altogether in cap space to running back. I don't believe the signing bonus goes against the cap. Correct me if I'm wrong. But I don't know. I'm not saying that Todd Gurley isn't a fantastic running back. He is. Like I said before, he was probably the best running back in the NFL last season. In fact, he was only behind Kareem Hunt in total rushing yards. Even though Kareem Hunt was a rookie, he obviously had the most rushing yards. But he just played fantastic. But again, I don't know. I honestly don't know how I felt about him this offseason because he kept on saying, I want to be paid like an NBA player. No NFL player should be paid like an NBA player because, number one, there's 53 roster players compared to what? 13 players on the NBA? Yeah, NBA players get paid upwards, or elite NBA players get paid upwards of $200 million total, which is crazy for any athlete, but I'm not against athletes being paid that much because they bring in the revenue. But NFL players need to take into account, especially the ones who are trying to do not a walkout, just kind of walk out their practices and whatnot, or holdouts. That's the correct word. I was thinking the NHL for a second, holding out of off-season stuff, practicing and whatnot. They're trying to get paid close to NBA numbers. That's never going to happen because, again, like I said before, there are so many NFL players on a roster compared to the NBA. But overall, I think this was an okay signing. They need to take the pressure off of Jared Goff. NFL players are going to know what Jared Goff is made of now. The Rams' offense is going to be fantastic with Cooper Kupp, Cooks, and everybody. I mean, I truly believe that this team can win a Super Bowl in the next 5 years. Let's hope that they get it, considering that they're paying their running back this much money. But thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe, and don't forget to share the video. Thank you.